for
Huh?
for speed running.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of agree with you with speed running. I kind of thought um, maybe if people played the game and then they enjoyed it and then they beat
Mhm.
it and then they were just like, oh, okay, I had a fun time. Now let me see how quick I can do it. But I feel like a lot of
Yeah.
speedrunners now, man,
Mhm.
they just do it. So it makes me wonder, like this guy who beat the Legend of Zelda thing in like an hour and 5 minutes and 17 seconds. Did he really enjoy the game, or
Right. Exactly.
Mm.
I mean, I'm sure he did, but did he really enjoy it?
I don't
Or
think so.
was he just on like a one path thing?
Well, then that also asks the question, do they find more joy in speedrunning itself, or do they find the joy in actually play the game? Because like speedrunning might actually be their thing.
Right.
Like they play
Like, does
games
he have a
specifically to
traction?
speed them.
Yeah. Does he have a track record for speed running games? And if he is a speed runner, then that's probably going to be, you know, the former.
Hmm.
I feel like it's probably the former. I feel like it's people who have fun speedrunning games and they probably just don't pay attention to the story at all.
Hmm.
Which kind of sucks because it's like, man, why did you buy the game if you weren't really gonna enjoy the game? But you know, I can't really complain because there's really no wrong way to play it as long as you beat the next level. Then
Mm.
technically, there's no wrong to play a game. But it's like, man,
Unless he's glitching it,
Mm.
yeah, like the Fallout 3 or
or the Mario World
the
3, or
Mario.
the Chrono Triggers,
Oh man,
or the
uh,
Castlevanias. That's got me. I'm sorry, that shit pisses me off. That really ticked me off. Because one, you're playing it, you're glitching it. You got over it because you glitched it on the Xbox 360. It wasn't even made for that system. Second
Mm.
of all, you you thought you were fancy doing it blindfolded. You fucking deserve what you got. You, you messed up so much. Like,
which
you
guy?
thought you were being fancy doing it blindfolded. Bravo. It's not enough for you to speed run the game. You got to do it blindfolded. So yeah, you got stuck. That's what you get.
Wait, which
Stupid
guy was
ass.
it?
I don't remember. Look up the one Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Awesome Games Done Quick 2016, and you'll see he gets stuck on he gets stuck not even in like a room. He gets stuck in a store, like when you have to buy stuff.
Oh
He gets
man,
stuck trying to do a damn glitch in the store. That's what you get. Maybe if you took some damn blindfolds off, you'd be able to see what the hell you're doing playing it on Xbox 360. How dare you? It's
this
disgraceful.
man is so mad.
Sorry, that I'm done with that now. That shit pisses me off. Because I was like, no way, how?
So you're okay with speedrunning, just not with that game.
No, I don't like the Chrono Trigger glitches personally too. I think it's games that I really have an affinity for, but like I've already given my opinion about, like I said, how it is. I think it's awesome that they find the glitches as on the appropriate systems. I think they did the Chrono Trigger either on the PlayStation or the Super Nintendo, which is fine because the PlayStation 1 was a port that happened in 2001.
Hmm.
So that's totally okay. But when you're trying to be fancy, that's my gripe. When you're
Mm.
trying to be fancy, now, and you mess it up, and then you get what you deserve because it wasn't right. It wasn't cool. Like, yeah. So some speed runs I appreciate. Especially like the harder ones. Like, okay, it'll be cool to watch Bloodborne as long as you're not glitching the shit out of the game.
Mm.
I feel like you have to though for 30 minutes, 35 minutes. I saw.
Yeah, I mean, there's no other way around it, unfortunately. But
Uh,
like, there's some
no,
games I've seen
yeah,
glitch to hell,
32.
whereas and I mean, that's the only way they can get through it. But like I said, I think it's genius. They like because who the other three of us have the time to sit down and play? I don't know, Last Guardian to glitch that shit to get to the end.
I don't know
You
if
know
I
what I'm
want to
saying?
play Last Guardian in general, but
I think I'm just gonna watch gameplay.
yeah, that's what I
Okay,
usually
that
do.
game to choose. In general, whatever game you guys want. For you, Lauren, Fire Emblem. For you, Fuso, not Overwatch. Some other game
No,
you enjoy. Run Gun Jump Gun for that matter. That's you could
man,
glitch
if there was a
that game.
glitch in that game, I'd probably still get killed. 'Cause shit, talking about
So
you
yeah,
should speed run that. Fuck that.
who has the time to look for that stuff? Like I don't. I wouldn't.
Nobody.
And
Well,
if it
not me.
glitched, it probably means my save is gonna be corrupted, my
Probably.
game is gonna crash, and then
Probably.
I'm pissed, right?
Well, I mean, with these consoles now, yeah.
Well, even when they do the speed runs, they say like, "Oh, if I do this wrong, this could mess up something in the future that I can't do, so I can't get through the game." Like you're taking risks to beat the game at that level. To do that, you could just do it naturally. I want to see natural games done quick.
Whoa,
Natural
that's
game.
natural games not quick. I don't think there's a Guinness Book of World Records for that.
Probably.
There could be.
Well, actually, no. The Donkey Kong players, they have like a really high score for things that they do, and I'm sure they get through those levels extremely fast, and they're not glitching the games. Like, did you see the on those?
Are we
The
talking about Donkey Kong? Oh yeah.
Yeah. So,
well, but you don't need to speed run through that.
but I'm saying for that skill level, for them to reach those points and numbers, they obviously are really skilled in reaching those numbers and playing at a very advanced speed naturally. In terms of climbing the ladders to get to Donkey Kong and getting through the levels and such, like that, like because even when I was playing, I was playing before. I was showing someone last year on the Super Nintendo. I was playing Donkey Kong. I put it in the Super Game Boy, and I was doing flips. And she was like, "How the hell did you do all that stuff?" It's like, I played it enough times. I know what to do. Like, I know where to jump over this barrel and do all this other stuff. So I'm saying, like, I wasn't glitching the game by any means. I didn't even know if there was going to happen. I hope not, because like I said, I come from the experience of something glitches, the game usually freezes, and that means you're fucked. Game over.
But you know what? I kind of do want to speed run. I just need to figure out what game I would like to try for my first speed run. But I
know
want
my first game.
What should be my first game?
Not yours. I know what mine is going to be. I don't know what yours is going to be.
Oh.
But I know what mine is.
What?
Beyond Oasis, man.
Oh.
I beat that in 5 hours.
Wow.
Would you ever speed run again? No?
He asked you a question.
Yeah, I was asking. Do you ever want to speed run a game?
Lauren?
Oh, you're.
Yeah, we're talking to you, man.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I thought like.
No,
Okay,
she is like lost in another universe.
She's just looking at us like.
Who?
I
think I found my game though.
I think it would have to be something that I know well and have already played, because a lot of games I'm a huge sucker for just like if it's open world or whatever, or your character's free to just walk around. I'm like, wow, like look at these flowers over here, or like let's go take a look at the building or whatever. Like I really like to take time with stuff in general. And
to stop and smell the roses in the open world. Okay.
Yeah, like
flowers.
when I first started playing MGS5, I was like, wow, look at this like chair. It's like so slick, like whoever designed this like did a really great job. And
I know what game you could do.
What game?
Halo.
Oh.
Seem to know that game extremely well.
Halo.
The way you talk about it and everything. You're like, remember when this part happened? This, and I'm looking at you like, that was the year 2000. So that was 6 years ago, and absolutely not.
Oh, that would be good. Well, I'm getting like warm feels right now. That was a game that I played.
That's it. That's the one.
Brother, dad. Yeah.
You know the game well enough, right? To get through the story.
I mean, like it's been a while, so I'm kind of hazy. But I'm sure, like once I start playing it, I'm like, oh yeah, this is you go here, you do that. So.
Okay. Then I think I found mine. I think it
What
would
is
be Kingdom Hearts 2.
Ooh.
I agree.
Yeah.
You're really good at through that game.
Yeah, it was. Because I actually beat the game on critical. And that's like,
wow.
That's the hardest. You can't increase your life. You don't get any experience. 2 hits or 1 hit is basically death depending on some bosses. And at most you get like 2 hits. That's it.
I was going to make you laugh. Do you know what game I saw someone speedrun in an hour?
What?
Eternal Ring.
You know what? Fuck Eternal Ring, man. How the fuck do you speedrun through that game? You can barely see when it's nighttime.
I was curious too, but they did it. They did it in an hour. I was mad. I was like, man, I'm like Lauren. I stopped around and looked at things and was trying to find my way because there's no map. So, yeah, it was pretty funny.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is our discussion on speedrunning. Yeah.